everybody. Welcome to Lesson 4. I'm Nelson Del Pino. This is your free music lesson. And so my goal here is to explore music. Learn how to use your personality. Why is that important? Well, because you don't want to put people to sleep. It's your personality that stands out when you're good at anything. It's your personality that people see and identify with. And as people see your personality and comes through your singing or playing or performance, that's what they remember. They remember you. It's not your music, it's what you express about yourself and how you come across to them. I have a student of mine once who said to me, he was singing something, I was recording him, and he said, I really could feel that when he was singing it. And I said, that's great, I wish I could. In other words, I wasn't really feeling what he was communicating or conveying. And so you have to learn how to express emotion. Otherwise, you might as well be just singing to the barnyard animals. There's no point putting people to sleep. That's not fun. It's the worst insult you could give a singer is to say that they have no personality. That's the death of Nell. You could say, she sounds so nice. Too bad she has no personality. So you have to find your personality. Now, there are different kinds of personalities, and we can talk about that as well in future videos. But right now, I just want to show you some of the basic elements that apply to personality. Well, it's the same elements that applies to personality applies to music are rhythm, harmony, and melody, right? And when you create something interesting rhythmically, it's always in the spaces between the beats. So if you just go do, so do, do, so do, not all that interesting, but I go do, so do, and you put a pause in between there, or make one note longer or shorter, or create some kind of contrast. In a way you're applying, your phrasing, it's called, the way you're phrasing something, that creates rhythmic tension. And so that becomes much more interesting. So you have to make the audience listen and follow what you're doing. So you have to have space between the notes. That's like having commas within a sentence and periods when you finish a thought. And punctuating what you're saying so people can follow along or even sing along. It's even better. Another element is harmony, ability to hear something and then listen for a particular note, and then that's harmony. Then as I'm playing it, I'm kind of hearing in my head different directions I could go with the what I'm hearing, the way the harmony flows with the melody. See, that's kind of interesting. Da 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 da. called improvisation. You just sort of go with the flow, find the space that defines the rhythm or the key that you're playing in, but at the same time listen for different notes, tones within each chord. Da 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 da. See, that was kind of nice there. Da 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 da. See, and you have to develop your ear. Your ear is simply your awareness to hear the music in your head, not just yourself playing the music, but in real time to be able to anticipate where the music's going to resolve, where it's going to go. One moment you feel tension, then you feel resolution, or more tension. Tension, tension. See, sometimes, and you feel a connection. Something soft there. And I want resolution here. Now, as you play, it helps to sing along so you can kind of hear where the harmony and melody sits in relation to the rhythm. Now, I know this is an unusual lesson today. It's not so structured as most music lessons are. But music is about feeling and finding and expressing a feeling that reaches another person on a subconscious level, not so much on a conscious level. And just learning how to just feel what you're playing, what you're doing. See, da 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 da. Excuse me. That's all feeling. After a while, you learn there's certain patterns, that repeatable patterns that you like and you hear, and that's called comping. You simply put different patterns together and you create something called motifs, which is what melodies are made of. And then over those motifs, you create different emotions or feelings, which is your harmony parts that you add to your motifs. And then you've got to create space to create a really strong feeling of connection or rhythm. Rhythm is what ties everything together. And rhythm is what makes the music flow. The word rhythm means to flow. So you got to flow with the music, and that's personality. Learn how to flow.